Alright folks, Idiot, we are back playing Dungeon Boss now. Basically started right from the beginning. This was right after the tutorial, kind of showed you guys a little bit of the ropes of how to do this. So we're going to go a little bit forward and kind of show you guys some stuff. So this is what we're hoping to get is a water drop. You have some of the, enemies such as the beasts. You have some potions down here. And in the bottom left-hand corner, it went by really quickly, but you can see the power was 569. That basically tells you the collective power of attack that your team basically has. So as you play a little bit more of this, you're actually going to unlock some more stuff. So again, we know that these flying things are susceptible to ranged attacks. So we're going to hit the wolf with Rogar. And we're going to really save the flying guys for Willowswift. So the big game hunter is really just to defeat enemies. This is a great example right here. So you'll see in the bottom right hand corner that this thing, let's get dungeon key and energy. That is fantastic. So we'll hit the Evo real quick because that's just important to always do. And we're going to hit this guy. Okay, so they both basically do the same damage to these guys, which is great. Now, early on, you don't really have a healer in your group. I highly recommend using one, but early on, you don't necessarily need one. But you'll notice right now that, again, we saved all of our specials. So we're going to use a sniper shot. I like to save it for the very end because the boss usually has the most hit points. And so it's just very helpful. Now, you'll notice in the bottom right-hand corner that there's a sword. This will actually turn auto attack. So if you know you're not going to do any specials, you can just click on that and it goes really, really fast. So that's kind of what we did there. Got another silver case, which basically means that we did get the individual, which was Willowswift for this specific dungeon. And we also got a loot key. So a loot key. What is a loot key? You can't actually use them right now, but it basically allows you to use your energy and go through anything that you've 3-starred and not have to play it again. So you basically can get the loot without actually having to replay it. That becomes pretty helpful for certain places, especially if there's something really hard that took you a long time and you actually 3-starred it, and the loot's really good and you don't want to kind of replay it. Also helps if you've played the game a lot and you're just kind of looking for that really quick win and you don't want to spend as much time playing. So these guys are going to have quite a bit of damage for us, so we're actually going to use her. Hopefully do crit, which is great. That mostly crits. Sometimes the sniper shot does not crit, I believe. Let's see. Attacks first, increases. Yep. So it doesn't always crit, but it does most of the time. So whenever you're going through this, look for things that are shiny. That's definitely helpful. So this is great. There's 5 enemies. So there's 5 enemies, and basically what this means is it's a perfect time for Whirlwind, because you're going to be able to hit all of them. Now you might not take them all out, but you're definitely going to do quite a bit of damage to them. Now that Sonic Screech means that it's silenced. Now when you're silenced, it means that you cannot attack with your special, which at this point, again, it doesn't really matter for our guy. But it definitely can matter at times. We got another treasure room, which is nice. This doesn't happen that often, but it's something we're definitely not going to complain about. Prune Fingers. Alright, so again, she can't actually use her special yet, but we definitely want her to at some point. So we're not going to go to the auto attack just yet. Now this Running Ruckus is probably going to do a decent amount of damage to us, which it kind of did. But the sniper shot should be able to take him down quite a bit. So now we're going to go to auto attack, just so that we can kind of speed things up a little bit. Plus, we don't really have any specials that we really want to use at this point. If we have another attack, so he's Running Ruckus. Good. He did Rogar. We're perfectly okay with that. Now, next attack, if we don't kill him, which we did, we definitely would have used it just to ensure that we took him out. So we got Yasmin Bloom. Now, she's the first healer that you can realistically get this early on. And we also leveled up. So we get diamonds, we got a revive, which is cool, and we also got energy. Energy is really what's most important. Most of these levels will actually cost 5, except for the boss. And the boss will end up taking usually 7, which is the end of a chapter. So when I say boss, that's essentially what I mean. So that is true. That is the fastest way to get them. However, gems can be bought, and that's just not something that I ever do with mobile games. So I really try and focus on figuring out a way to beat these games without, without spending your money, which I know is not what the developers really want, but it's something that I've just really been trying to do. So there's no special here. So we're probably not going to take this guy out. So what we're going to do is Whirlwind, more so because there's an Evo there. And the Evo usually does not require that much to actually take him out. You could have a level 1 character and you're basically going to take out the Evo. This is a great example. So you'll learn those a little bit more when you open up your dungeon. But those are going to be used to upgrade. Let's go middle. We got an Evo as well. That's awesome. Evos have 3 types of levels. There's that one, which is the normal one. They have their upgraded one, which 10 of those makes the medium-sized one. And then you also have the mixed one, the combined Evos. Those are rough. I mean, those I do not get that often. If you do get one of those, you are very, very lucky. So right here, you'll notice that we're actually just going to speed this up a little bit. Again, we're not going to be doing any real special attack. We're really just going to be attacking them with our regular attack. And so that was kind of the purpose of that one. So this has been really, really nice. We're actually keep getting those guys. Sometimes you have to replay levels in order to collect one of those tokens of a character. And you actually notice right here that we're actually getting pretty darn close to the very end. Now, I haven't actually upgraded any of my character's abilities yet, partly because it's not as necessary here early on in the beginning, but that is definitely something I will be doing. Now, before we do anything, we notice that in the right-hand corner, there was... Fortunately, there was a shiny thing, but we can't actually get it because this zooms in too much. Is there any way to zoom this out? There's not. That's something interesting. So hopefully, when we move over, we can click it really quickly. Yes, we did. So I don't know if you saw that right there, but I clicked it super, super fast, and we actually got some coins out of that. So right now I'm playing it on the iPad. I've played it on the iPhone and the Android, and it doesn't actually zoom in this much, so you can actually collect those things pretty easily. But that's just something for you to note if you guys are playing it on an iPad device. You just have to make sure that you're paying attention. Now you all will notice that these guys are starting to do more damage to us. Again, we're getting farther along in the chapter of the campaign quest. So that's definitely something that's going to happen. Let's auto attack, that way we can get through this a little bit faster. Oh boy. So this is going to be fun. So this is actually a lot of enemies for us this early on in the game. Hopefully we can crit some of these guys and take them out with the Whirlwind, which we were actually unable to do. That's very unfortunate. So they're going to silence us, which is just not very good. Plus bad juju, not helpful at all. So we're actually going to take out the little guys real quick, just so that they don't keep doing that minor damage to us. Now the bad guys, they have timers on their special abilities as well. So even though we did bad juju, we still have a couple more things before we actually do a healing potion. Honestly, early on, it's not going to be that big of a deal if you actually use healing potions. Now, I'm so glad he didn't have bad juju up. He does have it up his next turn, which could have done quite a bit of damage to us, which would not have been good. So right there is a great example. We didn't actually get a token, so we're actually going to want to replay this so we can get that token. Now, that being said, we did a couple of quests that we can that we can pick up. We also have, as you can see, a ton of gold. So what we're going to do right here is we're actually going to go for abilities, and we're going to upgrade a couple of these. So it goes up a little bit. Upgrade. Upgrade. Now these guys are definitely people that you're going to be using quite a bit. And these guys can only go up to the level that you are currently at. So these guys are both at the level cap, except for Willowswift. So we upgraded her to the level cap, which was great. And we also got a couple more things. Claim, reward, also another level up. So we can actually level them up again. However, we're not going to. We're actually going to be playing this again. Just hopefully, again, we're really looking forward to getting that hero token. Now you'll notice, now that we've upgraded our characters, that we're going to be doing a lot more damage. So if we do Whirlwind here, we're pretty much going to take out the Mushroom, I believe. We took the guy out in the top. That's great. That was not something I was expecting. Okay, so you see in the bottom right hand corner something's a little bit flashing. So now that we have something flashing, we're definitely going to try and click on it when we move on to the next one. So let's see if I can do that real quick. Didn't do it fast enough. That one we could easily get. Oh man. Almost. She almost had enough to get him. That guy easily one shot. And again, nice. Get some builds. Perfect. So you see the Shambottom, same boss. Again, you can play these levels as many times as you want. I encourage you to, especially early on in the beginning, is to play, especially Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 when you get there, over and over again and kind of build up your character. Very, very important, I feel like. Now, hopefully none of these guys screech at us, which they didn't. So that is actually really nice, because we're going to be doing Whirlwind, and it should almost wipe them all out if I played this correctly. And it did. Took them all out with this guy almost not having any health. So if we lost any of our heroes, we actually wouldn't have 3-starred this. And that's something just to definitely, it's a little noteworthy. And we got the silver, which basically means we got Sume, which is great. You also notice in the upper right hand corner that we got 42, which is great energy. So we can basically kind of keep playing some of these. Now you'll notice this is basically going to be the heavy hitter one right here. So heavy hitter, 7 energy. Usually it is one of those ones that you have a little bit more difficult enemies. Now green is going to be great because it's going to do extra bonus. I'm not going to do extra bonus, and I'm going to take extra bonus. So water is not good for our character. Ooh, we got an Evo. Okay, so you'll notice that she'll be able to one-shot this guy, and then Rogar can actually take him out. And then we can basically take this guy out with a 1-2 punch of our characters. Nothing shiny around here. We'll do the 1-2 punch again. That wasn't very nice. If I'm not using specials on them, they should not use specials on me. Come on. Let's do a fair fight. Come on. Alright, auto so that we can get this a little bit faster. Now Chief Jub, he does quite a bit of damage. So, and he also has a little bit of a heal. He's a character that hopefully we can get early on. You get him early on, it will really help you out. Now you'll see there that we didn't actually take any of them out, and a lot of it is because we're all the same level. So Bad Juju, kind of expect that, but now he doesn't really have that ability next, so he's just going to have to attack us normally, which we should be able to easily take him out. If he doesn't focus on one of us, which he has not. He's rejuvenating. Oh, that's great. So he'll keep getting health, but we'll be able to take him out. Now, if you didn't upgrade your character, would not have been able to. Now, this is not fun, because it means we basically have to play this over again to hopefully get that token, which is definitely something we want. So we can actually replay this. Play this one more time, and then we're going to head back, buy some stuff, and then I think I will call it a wrap for this section. Oh, we got some more energy. Perfect. So, kill him, and then we can kind of 1-2 punch this guy. Nice. I appreciate that. Luckily, the auto kind of makes everything go a little bit faster. So, nice. He split it up. Nice. I appreciate that. He didn't hit us all at once. The auto attack actually does a really good job. The only thing it doesn't do is it doesn't do specials, which is actually really nice because it means that you can really focus on the specials when you get there. But there are some times where it's kind of unfortunate. So we haven't done any specials, so we have all of our specials. So again, we'll do the same strategy that we did last time, which is sniper shot, crit. We're going to do the whirlwind. And we didn't crit, which is unfortunate because it would have basically taken out these guys. Now, we're going to go auto attack because, oh my gosh, man, they're doing damage to us, because then it's going to take both those guys out. Now, at this point, I don't really care if all of our guys survive. I really just want to get 2 stars, because I really want to get that gold chest, which we did not get the gold chest. Unfortunate. I'll go back and I'll keep trying for that gold chest. We're going to come back because we obviously got some quest rewards, especially for completing 3-starring all the dungeons, which is awesome. So Bovis Eldora, we got 4 out of 10, which is great. We got Yasmin Bloom for basically just beating it, which is awesome. So you'll notice right here that we got Yasmin Bloom. She's a healer. Her ability is Team Mend. It's awesome. She's definitely super helpful when you're playing through this. A couple things that I actually want to do before we leave is I'm actually going to be doing this 10 times twice and hoping that we get something really cool. We got some Evos, which I'm cool with. I really want some hero tokens, which we haven't gotten, but luckily with doing 100,000 is you're guaranteed at least 5 gold chests. So the first time I did it, I got a lot of gold chests. This time, it looks like they're only giving me 5, which is not as much fun, but we'll take it. Willow Swift, 5 out of 20. You can almost ascend her, which is great. Sumi, which is great. Guaranteed 5 gold chests. Okay. Not getting any gold. However, we're getting some pretty nice evos, which is really nice early on. Clenched Jaw, cool. And a lot of Willow Swift, which is great. Her second ability allows her to dodge, which is really fun. Get tons of her stuff, man, which is so much fun. So we spend more gold. Lady Nimrel, perfect. Beat 10 dungeons, so we're going to be getting there pretty darn close. But anyways, guys, I'm going to do that, and I will see you guys back here. I'll probably be a little bit farther on in Chapter 2 when you guys see me again, and I'll be showing you guys a little bit more things that unlock. But for this one, this has been Pitching Ace 88. Over and out.